Hey there, everybody. It's Friday afternoon. I'm pretty much more than halfway on my way to Edmonton. I've got a trip. I've got some meetings up there. And because they're going to take me into the evening, I figure instead of driving home, because I've got some meetings tomorrow as well, I'm going to stay in Edmonton. We're rolling into the weekend anyways. And I brought my backpack. I'm going to go do some tent backpacking. That's my plan. I've just got to find a spot to set up the tent. So sometime tonight, probably around 7, 8 o'clock, I'll find a spot, I'll get the tent set up. Taking the Tesla up, so I'm getting up there and back on superchargers, which is awesome. It's the only way to fly, especially since I've got lifetime free supercharging. So that's always nice. That means it doesn't cost me anything to go there and back. Yeah, and it's a beautiful, beautiful sunny afternoon. That's why I'm thinking the tent might be a good idea, because it's only 1 degree Celsius. And it's only going to drop to about -8, -9 Celsius, worst case -10. I know I'm good to -35, so it should be a cakewalk. We will see. While we're on our way, found me a Ford truck that thought it could take a Tesla. Apparently it couldn't. Who knew? Oh, I knew. Hey there, people of the grid. Made it to Edmonton. Heading into my meeting right now, and I think I found a place to pitch the tent as well tonight, so we'll see how that goes. I'll go check it out after I'm done here, grab some food as well, and then we'll be camping for the night. Oh yeah. And then one meeting tomorrow, and I'm on my way back home tomorrow afternoon. All right, guys, if all goes well, that's where I get to sleep tonight for free. It's a pretty quiet spot. There's nobody here. It's on grass even. So pretty soon I'll be going to bed. Good night, everybody. Morning, people of the grid. It's Saturday. It's about 7 a.m. I think I'm going to get packed up before anybody even notices I was here. Get things cleaned up, and my meeting's at 10:30, so what I'm going to do is go charge up the car, make sure it's full for my trip home, and get some breakfast going, and yeah, get ready for that. Wasn't too bad. I think it got to -7, -7, and I got up at 2 a.m. thinking, I am so warm, this is so comfortable. Then I got up at about 20 to 6, thinking I gotta go to the bathroom. And now it's 7, I'm gonna pack up. Let's get in the car. Yeah, not a bad spot. When it was dark, you couldn't even see the peaks of the tent from like a little bit away. So there's a walking trail right behind the fence. I'm gonna get out of here, get my breakfast going, and get off to my meeting. Oh yeah, good job, tent. Pretty good secret camping spot. It's in the town of Edmonton. Cannot disclose where it is though, but it worked well. And no trouble. In late, out early. That's the secret. Well guys, the car is pretty much charged. I'm ready to go. Heading off to my meeting. See how that goes, and then probably midday we're heading back for Calgary. Feeling like $1 million. Well, more like 500,000, but feeling good. All right, guys, we are on our way home. The meetings in Edmonton are done. It actually snowed while I was there, so I was really glad I got to put the tent away when I did. It was still wet, like it went in kind of into the bag with moisture on it. So when I get home, the first thing I'm gonna do is take that tent out of the bag, let it dry out, let it air out. You don't want mold getting into your stuff, and you gotta dry it out. Same thing with the sleeping bag. I noticed because my feet were touching the body of the tent. It's only a single wall tent. Because they were touching the body, the top of my feet at the bottom end of the sleeping bag got damp as well. I was toasty inside. Like I said, I got up at about, I think it was 2:15 in the morning, and I was just laying there. I'm like, you know what? I am super comfortable. I'm toasty warm. I'm feeling good. It's good. And it wasn't getting that much colder. I think it dropped another degree or two from 2 until 7. So that was good. I got up for another bio break at about, or my first bio break at like 5:15 a.m., 5:20. And so I boiled some water for my Nalgene bottle. This is a pro tip. If you're gonna sleep in a sleeping bag, put some water in here, boiling hot. It's gotta be a Nalgene bottle because it can take boiling water. And then you pop that into your sleeping bag with you, put it in your armpit or along your side or somewhere just to keep you warm. And that bottle, if it goes in boiling, regardless of how cold it is, you have a minimum, I'd say, of about 3 hours. Even when it was minus 35, that thing was pushing out. It was warmer than I was for at least 3 hours. I'd say even in the 4th hour, I could still feel a little bit of heat coming out of it. After that, it just gets to your body temperature, so, you know, no big deal. And since I had to get up anyways in the morning, I thought, you know what, it's going to take me like not even 2 minutes on the solo stove to get boiling water back into that thing. And I, you know, got an extra hour and a half or whatever of sleep after I got back in. Beautiful. And I did toy with the idea of doing the AirB&B in the Tesla. I was this close to doing that, but I thought, no, you know what? It's the nice thing about the tent and the sleeping pad I have is it feels like I'm on a mattress. That pad is the best tenting pad I've ever used. You don't feel the cold out of the ground, and it's super, super comfortable. So you do not touch the ground. I feel like I'm on a good mattress, which is, I've never had that. And I have a pillow, same thing, inflatable pillow, which just, it levels up your sleep. So you actually wake up feeling rested as opposed to feeling like you just survived torture. But for now, we're going to the supercharger in Red Deer. I'm going to pick up some donuts there for the family. So enjoy the drive, you guys. It's just a nice day for a Tesla road trip in the middle of nowhere. We're still in winter, as you can see. There's snow everywhere. It's still cold, but They tell me spring's coming. All right, guys, made it back home here in the office. I'm gonna get the tent laid out, get it drying so that it's all set up. I don't know if I'll talk about the tent and the stuff I use there. I just got it over Christmas break here, so I've got a really good tent. I've got a really good backpacking bag. The backpacking bag is a Hyperlite Unbound 40, and the tent is a Gossamer Gear 2-person. They're both very light, and I've been super impressed with them. Used them for 6 days and 5 nights now. Let's get this tent drying.